Year 1, September 1st, 2023. First day of living in New York City. New apartment, no job, just dear friends and a goal I've had since 2020. I want to be a good director and a good director. It's as simple and as complex as that. After dozens of job applications, I got only one interview, but then a secondary interview, then a final interview, which would change the trajectory of my year completely, because exactly 2 weeks after moving to New York, I would become a Lin-Manuel Miranda Family Fellow. By my third week in the city, I was working at the Vineyard Theater as their General Management Fellow, as well as their Company Manager and COVID Safety Manager. This kick-started my full-time administrative work this season. My fall started with my off-Broadway debut as a self-proclaimed youngest company manager off-Broadway at 22 years old on John J. Caswell Jr.'s Scene Partners, directed by Rachel Chavkin. In the new year, I continued my company management work at the Vineyard on Russian Troll Farm by Gancher, directed by Darko and Tresnjak. Then in March, I returned to a bit of social media work for the musical Azul, as they were recipients of the 2024 Jonathan Larson Grant Award. In April, I was transferred from the Vineyard to Repertorio Español to become the Lin-Manuel Miranda Family Artistic Fellow. With this new placement, I got to work on my third off-Broadway show of the year, LLAMADA by Los Javis, directed by Rafa, Sánchez. And while all of this was happening, I was also working as the pre-season company manager and the company management advisor for Chautauqua Theater Company's jam-packed 2025 season. Stepping away from my administrative jobs, in the producing world, I got to help develop a myriad of pieces, from readings to workshops to a full Off Off Broadway production of Erin Proctor's Plague Play, directed by Urrutia. Now, my directing work picked up again in February. Through the fellowship, I had the opportunity to direct a kick-ass 10-minute presentation of Chicana Legend by Alexis Elisa Macedo. This was a joyous process, spent mostly on Zoom and then 72 hours in person. The presentation involved, yes, blocking, but also choreography, fight choreography, rapping, beatboxing, and costumes, lighting, sound, original composition, projections, and props. This is one of my proudest achievements of the season, and it isn't the last time you'll hear the name. Shortly after, I traveled to DC, where I spent a week training at the Kennedy Center Directing Intensive. That program taught me how to truly dream again, and I couldn't be more grateful. Then, I jumped right into my 54 Below directing debut with a sold-out performance of Let's Be Bad. So now we're on to year 2, September 1st, 2024.
A new apartment close to the Midtown, and I have 1 month left in my fellowship. After that, it's a bit unknown. What is known, though, is that this great big city, I am not alone. In fact, I have built a home here. Quite proud of everything that's happened over this last year. The question now becomes, how do I sustain? Well, for starters, I want to take a step back from my full-time administrative work in nonprofits. It's something I've done for 3 years, and I'm ready to invest my energy in something new. What is that new thing, though? The first thing is going to be doubling down on my directing work. The second is working to enter the commercial sector. I don't know where this path is going to take me, because after September, I have nothing like it. I am afraid, but I am also eager, and I am ready for what's to come with my second year.